So this is something that the people on my YouTube know about, and I told Phil I would ask you because this is legitimately something I use to fuel the pump, and it's called Cialis. Have you ever taken Cialis?
Yeah, but not pre-workout.
Okay, so you're taking it for the other kind of workout.
Exactly.
Would you want to take it for this workout? Because you know what it does, right?
I know that's my dick.
Yeah. So Viagra would do that specifically for stimulation there, but Cialis gives you stimulation for whatever muscle's being worked. So today we're training arms. I'm taking it, honestly I take it like, it stays in your system for like 2 to 3 days. So I'll take one oral jelly or a pill. They're 2 different forms. This morning I took the jelly because obviously I'm training with Larry Wheels. I want to make sure the pump is juicy. But if you want to try it.
I do want to try it, yeah.
Let's go. The pill or the jelly?
I want the pill. Which one is more potent though? I mean, I've had the pill in the past and it doesn't get the job done.
Let's stick with what you're good with.
Okay, sick. Is there like a 2-hour build up? Would it work this quickly?
It'll be like within 30 minutes.
Okay.
With your system.
Sure.
So there you go.
Thank you, sir. Let me grab.
I'm putting everybody on, and I was put on by my coach, Dan. So I'm really excited to see how it hits his system. Cialis, boy. We're good hard off that Cialis. Come on, man.
That Natty or not verdict's not looking too good now. Man pulled up first thing. Hey man, you want these pills?
You want these pills, man? What would you want, an injection or a jelly? I have to make sure I pace myself well today, training with this guy. I don't want to burn out too fast. I know if I'm not hitting at least 150, he's not going to be happy.
How many years ago was that?
I'm having a good time. I'm going to teach him the striking tricep form. The ways of the striking tricep form.
I see in your IG bio, actor.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I'm in here in LA, dude. Might as well do it all. I moved to LA for music.
Okay.
I play guitar, I sing that way. Fitness is obviously what I had in the bag, so I went with it. It started making me money. That's why I'm an influencer now and I have my sponsor. But ultimately, music is a passion. I would love to be on the big screen.
Likewise.
Go for it. Oh yeah?
I want to be in the big screen and here acting. He's going to represent me, man. Behind the camera. Yeah.
You gotta get him as the next fucking Black Adam. You would kill that, dude. You would kill that, man. I can see this.
Let's
You
see.
have the recognizable face.
Yeah, I just need to work with acting coach, see if there's any potential there. Also see if I genuinely enjoy it.
Right.
If the passion ain't there, I'll never make it to the top.
Yes.
But if it is there, I'll do whatever it takes to get to the top. I'll apply that same mentality. I do with powerlifting, lifting, into acting, and I will make it there. Just will I enjoy it?
That'll be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll end up starring in a movie in the future.
Oh yeah, co-starring.
That'll be the best. No, we're really excited about that because that's the thing. Everyone sees on social media, or at least they see what we do.
Right.
Like you lift heavyweight. Obviously, you're into fitness. You train hard. You're that guy.
Yeah.
I'm the bodybuilder. I train. I've been training for years, but they don't know what's under the surface. They don't know what we actually care about. Where the work is. And so it's good to hear something outside of that. Like if you were all about fitness, I would still fucking respect you. But just to hear that you have other endeavors and other things that really tug your heartstrings, that's dope. I'm excited for you. If you end up taking that route, man, I hope you go the distance.
Oh yeah, and I'm in the best position to do so. As you said, as an influencer, we have the privilege to, dedicate more time to pursuing what we really want to do outside of this, right?
Right.
And I think pivoting off of what we're doing right now is like a great stepping stone. Yeah, exactly.
Foundation, man. Ultimately, when it comes to the point where we can afford to take the step back and delegate that focus elsewhere, that's been the problem for me because it's been rough being here in LA. It's been rough, man. And I finally gotten to the point where I'm like comfortable now. I can pay my bills. I can actually focus on what I really want. Music. I'm getting back into the studio this month. Okay. I'm working on a big acting project right now. I can't speak on because I signed an NDA, but I'm doing things.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm finally doing what I want to do. Outside of just being in the gym fucking every day of the week.
This is the bread and butter though, right?
It's the bread and butter,
This
dude.
is the bread
This
and
is
butter.
already in the
This ain't
bloodstream.
going nowhere.
Exactly.
This ain't going
We don't
nowhere.
have to remind ourselves to come here. It's already gonna happen. And then whatever else we do, that's the to-do list.
Exactly.
This is just in the blood. I'm waking up, I'm going to the gym. All right, now what am I doing today? That's how it goes.
Absolutely.
Y'all will get there. Once you get to that point, then you're fucking set. Then the discipline's already ingrained. You don't gotta worry about none of it. You're gonna hit your goals regardless, no matter what.
From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stack up in it, bitch. Bouncing. We getting lit up in it, bitch.
You gotta peek. You gotta fucking peek.
Oh my god, bro.
Sheesh.
Oh my god.
Which bicep is taller?
The left for sure.
Is that the one you
The
twirl?
left is double peaked up.
Oh my fucking.
Right?
He said
Double peaked
He said
up.
double peaked
Double
up,
peaked
dude.
up.
Oh my god.
I mean, compared to the right.
Oh my god. Yo, I've never seen biceps like that in person. I'm being dead
But from
serious.
the other side, I mean, it
Dead
depends what
serious.
I'm wearing. Like, you can't tell it's torn, right?
Yeah.
But if I lift it up,
Boom. Okay. Damn.
well, it could be worse. I mean, if it's like
Oh,
that.
man. Like I want them to be tall as shit.
But it's thick. You have to thicken
Yeah.
stuff.
The thickness is definitely there.
Side. Took a few L's and got shit right. While them boys mad hating, we steady bag chasing, living the good life. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, bitch. Bouncing. We does it big up in it, bitch. Bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, bitch. Bouncing.
I haven't been this pumped since the last time I went on full cycle.
How long ago?
That was 6 months ago?
6 months ago? This is Cialis, dude. See that?
Oh, 100%.
Cialis, bro. Like,
I mean, if
I'm
you can give
dead
you wood
serious.
like this, it
Yeah.
can give you, I guess, a good pump too.
Yeah, I got
Clearly.
it.
Clearly.
I'm definitely not ED right now.
No.
Dude, nah.
No.
Honestly, I got a nice pump too.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
that was only the fucking first working set.
Yeah, that was
We
nothing.
still got at least 3 more.
Represent for my city, baby. We get busy, baby, on the map. Now grab a cup, shorty, fill it up. Got Corona extra on tap. Hey, I'm blowing money, but that shit come and go like the winter snow. If you didn't know, shorty bad, I mean super bad. About to play the seed, bet she finna go. She keep grabbing my chain and licking her lips, and I'm stuck on them shits. Ain't no commitments, you know what it is. Yeah, from the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. I'm a live nigga, one of a kind nigga. It's just by design with her. Keep a baddie on the side with her. She drop the top when she ride with her. Middle December, it feel like July. When you out in Dubai, 10 will be 2, yeah, the guys have to slide. Checking the bag, only thing on the mind, except for the night. Finna get turned, plenty loud being burnt. Shorty sloppy off the Don Filano, had to grab a bottle. We winning on this side, took a few L's and got shit right. While them boys mad hating, we steady bag chasing, living the good life.
You're not playing around. There you go.
Nice. Push. Push. I feel like that was 17.
I think that was 17.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Just not the trick.
You said you're 250?
Yeah.
I'm how much you weigh? I'm a good 70 pounds less.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm 188.
Seriously?
60 pounds less. Yeah.
Jesus. I thought you were at least like 210.
Dude, I wish. I want to get to like a solid 200. It's just an eating game, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's where that stuffing yourself and forcing yourself comes in.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
That's
but
the mental battle. Eating when you're just absolutely sick of it.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Oh, for sure.
That's where the mind has to be. Like this is the fun games. Like,
Yes.
This is easy.
This is dessert.
This is dessert.
By far the easiest part of bodybuilding training. Bodybuilding career.
Yeah.
The training.
You looked really good on stage, man.
Thanks.
Like you have a lot of good symmetry. And obviously you have the solid like stout posing. for the mandatories? I didn't get to see your routine if you had one.
I want to drop to classic division.
You don't want to?
I would.
Oh.
If I had to get back on stage, I'd want to give myself an entire year, not worrying about my squat, bench, deadlift, because that's always been something that's holding me back from building a great physique, because I've been so focused on staying strong and keeping that as a priority above bodybuilding. So my physique always suffered. But if I were to sacrifice that just for a year and go full force in bodybuilding, I'm very curious what I'd end up looking like.
Yeah, we'd see a new Larry for sure.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
would be
I've never done that because from day one of my training, it's always all about just getting stronger. And look at any powerlifter, none of them look like bodybuilders. It's because of the training.
Yes.
Even the ones that are naturally gifted, like with good symmetry, good insertions, still we have these blocky waist, really thick back.
Yeah.
You know, just not very round muscles.
I think it's a good foundation, to be honest, to at least start on that and then make your way over. Because, dude, fun fact about me, in high school, my high school had a weightlifting class, so I was introduced to fitness through powerlifting. So for me, it was all about the numbers too. Because I was in the class, we were doing clean and jerks, we were doing deadlifts, we were doing bench press for the numbers.
Okay.
We had our weekly meets. I was trying to get stronger with my max. And from there, I graduated. I didn't have the team anymore, so I moved on to just training for bodybuilding purposes because that's all I could do. The gyms didn't have like the bumper plates or the platform, so I was like, fuck it, I gotta continue some way somehow. And then later down the line, I got into bodybuilding. So I think it's a great foundation. I started off for the numbers.
Yeah.
You already have the strength, so at least it's just a matter of slowing down, bro.
And as you said, it took you 6 years.
Yeah. Well,
to get your pro
on and
card.
off.
Okay.
Because I had the military.
Right, fair enough.
So that really put a hold on it. If I would have been straight up, like solid, it probably would have taken me like 3. Like confidently, I could say 3. Yeah. Still.
The most I give myself for a bodybuilding prep
Is a year.
not even. About 3-4 months.
3-4 months?
Then I get right back into powerlifting. And during that bodybuilding prep, I was still worried, okay, I gotta get this bench up, gotta get this deadlift up.
Yeah. It's hard to break, man.
Yeah,
That's all you know.
because it's hard to just let that go, because that's my one true love. But it's gonna come, that day's gonna come where I'm like, okay, more bodybuilding 1 year.
We should train more.
For sure.
Definitely. If you're gonna be out here in Woodland Hills, I would love to train with you more, teach you a little bit.
Absolutely,
Up
yeah.
to you, man. Because ultimately, I'm always down to train. I tell everybody that I'm always down. And if there's advice I can shed, I'll fucking shed. It's like I'm sure you could pick my brain, I can pick yours. I can pick the fuck out of yours, dude. You're asking all the questions. I have a shit ton of questions. I'm just like, when I'm hitting the weights, that's like where my mind is, dude.
Of course, yeah.
Speaking of weights, you got one more set.
Yeah, alternate dumbbell curl, 70s,
Alternating,
right?
70s.
Let's get it, come on.
Man. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. That's the most I'm gonna get. The form is raggedy. Let me grab them 40s. Take it for a spin, Larry.
Got a hard on. Right.
I'm pumped.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, the right, so we got a few more left, I think.
Holy shit. I got you with your 40s.
Perfect. What are we doing here?
Let's get this burnout side by side.
Cool, cool.
I'm gonna aim for 15 when we try.
Okay, perfect.
You wanna do them together or?
Let's do them together.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. Ooh. Too much lactic acid. There it is. Yep.
Damn, boy. You know you're not used to training for, I guess, endurance as much as I am.
Hell no, not like Not in the
No,
last
but
6
you
months.
you
no.
pumped the 70s out though. How many reps, man? I know you weren't counting.
I wasn't.
He said the right still got a few.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, because of the chair, my bicep strength here is like 5% weaker.
Okay. So the thing is, we just started our exercise here, tricep push downs with the stack. Because we're already warmed up, we've been training heavy. Already got the blood in there, we're going on the stack. First set, easy, 20 reps. How many did you get? Over 20 probably.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey man, those little weight clips that we try to put on it aren't gonna work, they won't fit. So our only option if we're gonna progressive overload is to increase the reps. I asked him if he's down, he said, yeah, let's get a set of 50. A set of 50 with the stack. He said that'll get you pumped. I ain't no bitch.
Look, that's the right attitude to have. Go in the
reps.
water.
50 reps with the stack. For my good friend Larry. 50 reps.
Go in the water, Ross. Come on. Yeah. 1. 2. 3. Come on, Joe. You got this. 4. Crank them out. Just keep going. Yep. Keep going. Yep. Down. Go. Yep. Yep. Wow. Oh,
You want to do another
well
one?
done. Yeah.
Shut up. God.
Let's make it 100, right?
Holy hell.
Yeah, that's serious fun.
50. I can't even flex. I can't even flex. Wow. Let's go. Where you at, Larry?
40?
40. 2, 3, 4. Yes. 8, 9. Damn.
Teach me your ways, bro.
Dude, you without a shirt is insane.
How do I do you?
You just got, bro, you know what? If I could give you one tip is to have a lean.
See?
Have some kind of lean. See, even when you do that, you look more classic. I swear to God.
Wow. So squeeze the glutes.
Squeeze the glutes, suck in those obliques, makes the waist look smaller, and you just freaking, you just be graceful with it.
How about a tip for the side chest?
A tip for the side chest. Let me see.
Okay, I gotta go this time. This one.
I gotta see where it is before I
Bicep
give
is
a tip.
fucked. Okay.
It actually looks really good. Tuck this a little bit more. You don't want to have holes in the pose.
But
Because
here.
when you show holes, that means there's space that's left unfilled.
Okay.
That's where more muscle could be. So never show holes.
Nice and tight
Yeah,
here.
push up right on that. Yeah. Squeeze the pec. It's the good line up here. We're showing your obliques. That looks good. You got a good nice tilt.
Here.
Yeah, and you're standing upright, which is more classic. I'm sure you've seen when people they call it sitting on it.
Here.
That doesn't look good to me.
I
There
agree.
are different ways to hit. Arnold would be like that. He would be up here. He would hit a vacuum. He'd push his chest up. Because his was so high, he would sit up here. That's the way I like to do it. So I'll do my best to push up on my chest. My right pec isn't as big as my left, but this arm is better to show off. So I'll be like this. I think yours looks pretty solid. You're more like a not up here,
Yeah.
but that gives you more ability to push in on the chest. So it still looks good. See, I never hit my side chest like this, but I actually like it. Ooh. I'm learning from Larry right now.
That's all me. That's all me.
Holy. What other poses you got, man?
This area looks thick.
Yes.
So my arms get overshadowed. So
Okay.
my arms are a little bit small and the most muscular. Maybe I gotta turn it more out, or I don't know.
You know what I'll do? Sometimes when I hit the most muscular, I'll cross over. I'll cross over my hands. Because when you do it like this and you have your knuckle to knuckle,
Yeah.
it's easier for your forearms to overshadow the bicep. Because it'll be like this.
Yeah.
As opposed to if you're like this, you can get a lower kind of like look in. So you can throw your traps up, your front delts, thighs, thighs, forearms, and you can hit it like that.
Yeah.
So you're doing it like this,
Yeah.
which is still good, but you see what I mean? It
Yeah.
kind of goes over my bicep. If it's right here, you can see everything.
Getting the arm, like, so, are you getting that arm bit forward?
Yes.
To the front
Kind
side?
of like throwing out.
Okay.
That way you can create like a wall with your upper torso.
So look, so I'm like crossing over.
Yeah, you can do it like that.
So about out, right?
Yes.
Right here. Yeah, see, a little bit awkward. A little bit better though.
A little, I'd say as far as like the upper wall up here.
Yeah.
Let's do your regular.
Regular would be more like somewhere here. This is the way you just told me, which looks a bit more full.
Yeah. Because you close those holes up.
Yeah. A
Makes
bit
you
more
look
full.
more,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that looks fucking gnarly.
Good, both of us right here. Nice.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Damn, yeah, I like the side chest you got, dude, honestly.
That's-
Ooh!
Yeah. That's legit.
What do you guys think?
That's legit. Comment below, guys. What do you think? Yay or nay?
That's mine.
Okay.
This is Larry's. I'm gonna try to.
This is subtle change. Subtle.
Definitely helps me show my pec more. And it's a side chest, so that would be
Right.
obviously the better route. It's preference. Everyone has their own unique style. That's what I like about classic.
Right.
It's not a guideline that you have to stick to like bodybuilding.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ready, go. Oh yeah.
Bloody hell. I'm tapping on that one. Starting to feel like a little tight in the elbow area.
I mean, got you in the power department, but you got me like you look a damn good well better than me doing it.
Teach me something, Larry.
Sure.
Teach me something.
All right. Now that I'm done showing off.
He'll be able to beat me.
Now that I'm done showing off, right? Okay. So, I'll explain it briefly. Arm wrestlers are so strong because they train muscles in the forearm that no one in any other sport trains. Pronation, wrist rise, exactly, wrist flexion, and finger containment strength, right? No one trains that. So, for example, with 6 months of arm wrestling training, those specific muscles, you would beat any bodybuilder in the gym anywhere in the world. Because no one trains these muscles, right? But now when you get into climbing the arm wrestling ladder, whole different ballgame. Now it'll take years. Like I've been doing it 3-4 years now, about 3 years, and I'm still a rookie. You know, there are guys half my size that can smoke me, no problem, you know?
Yeah.
So there's so many levels of arm wrestling. But basically, instinctively, you want to go sideways, right? But think of arm wrestling as more of a pulling sport, right? Pulling, okay? So you want to first protect your pronation and your wrist rise.
Okay.
So keep this loaded.
Okay.
Your pronation is this way, this muscle that goes palm down. Yeah, keep that loaded, okay? Keep your wrist engaged, keep it high, and pronation low at the same time.
Gotcha.
Okay? Yeah, so you start like this. Whenever you grab someone, don't let them bring you outside of that. Keep that loaded.
Gotcha.
Okay? Secondly, see on the arm wrestling table there's pads, right? But this is fine. Secondly, when you grab with your fingers, have a really strong grip here. Yeah. Exactly, really tight. Do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
With your fingers. Yeah, exactly. And then you're gonna pull towards you. Okay? So you're gonna pull with your back, with your wrist, with your pronation, with your fingers, everything at once. Okay? If I only pull with my back, it looks like this. Right? So you wanna pull everything at once. Okay?
Gotcha.
Try that. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, more back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. All right, you ready for Adam? Adam, your turn.
All right.
Oh yeah. Get your big two, Adam.
Yeah.
What about I talk to you? Foundation engaged, wrist rise engaged, keep it loaded, and then just go when you guys are ready.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, keep that pronation locked. Keep that pronation locked. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's it.
Take me down. Nice.
You're strong though.
He gave me some good tips.
The thing is,
Yeah.
if you kept me over on your side of the table,
Yeah, it would have been a wrap.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I could feel it.
What did you do midway? You went
Okay, yeah, so-
you like readjusted something.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead. Go. Yeah. So you're like this. Now see how I'm underneath?
Yes.
I'm in trouble right now. Okay. So if you knew what you were doing, you'd be able to take me right away. But I was able to pull onto your hand.
see.
Yeah. Yeah. So right here. Yeah. Go ahead. Go. Yeah. Or I'm just so strong that you're like nothing.
Bastard, you bastard.
Nice.
It's like right in the ego, right?
Yeah,
Right in the ego. Yeah.
Man, does he look good arm wrestling or what?
Holy shit.
That was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you, dude.
Anytime.
Jeez. That kept me. Dude, it's fun.
I'll tell you this,
Fun.
if you were fresh, you'd actually give me a match, I think. Yeah, you did all that arm stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. You know, so.
Looks like we'll have to set that up.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was really fun.
It's addicting.
Just like
It is
the
addicting.
arm versus arm to the ego. Like just mentally,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, my arm's better.
But I'll tell you, you're stronger now than you were when we arm wrestled before you worked out.
Yes.
Because you pull back and
Yeah,
you.
man. I never knew it was like a back and ball. I only thought, because whenever I would lose, it would be like a lot of tension on my rear delt and on my elbow, obviously.
Yeah.
I never knew how much forearms were engaged.
You know what?
I
See,
didn't know
see,
anything.
the thing is, like, so let's say you're pulling me down, I'm losing. Okay, I'm gonna not try to get out like this. What I really want to do is kind of close this gap here. Yeah, if I get closer.
Yeah.
And you, instead of what you were trying to do right here, is you were just trying to push me down with your triceps. You want to pull me back this way.
And you can sink your body.
Sink your body.
with
Yeah,
this
in a
whole
real
drop
arm wrestling
down.
table, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I've seen you
It's a
do
little
that a
harder
few
to do it
times.
on here, but yeah. Yeah, and
I
keep
see.
pulling on my fingertips right here. Keep pulling on this. Pull hard. Yeah, now look. So,
Okay.
open my hand up, and it's. I mean, I could still probably crush it. I get it. I like talking shit. Good. Yeah.
Yes. Drop even lower. Keep dropping. Keep dropping.
Yeah.
Keep
I
dropping.
think I get it. Yeah. I think I get it.
Oh, man. I started at an 80% advantage.
Yes.
I'll count that as a win.
That's the only video clip that's gonna go up on his,
I'll take that one short clip of me beating him. Cut all the footage away later. All right, so the workout's done. We just ran through arms, bis and tris, solid session. Now,
Oh, yeah.
it's time to sit down and talk business.
Sure.
We're gonna talk one-to-one, man-to-man, because you're open with your following as well as I.
Right.
And fact of the matter is, I am 100% natural, and you're open with your audience as to the PEDs that you've used in the past. You let me know that you're off currently?
I wouldn't say off. I'm on TRT at 175 a week.
Okay.
My testosterone levels came back at 1,300. My original plan was to get it between 700 and 1,000 because that's what I thought would mean good health. But right now, where my levels are at, I am in good health. So the intention was to pick a number of TRT where I can keep it at that level indefinitely without any compromise to my health.
Right.
And
So 1,300 is that?
exactly. So reducing it wouldn't be necessary. Now, if my numbers came back like in the red, okay, this is bad, this is wrong, this is too high, then okay, let me lower it, because that's not sustainable. I'm after longevity now, and everything came back in the green, I'm all good to go. So I'm gonna keep where it's at.
I'm glad you found that spot.
Yeah.
I know it's, obviously I don't know all the risks, but I know there are risks. And to have gone through all the training that you've been through and obviously hitting the numbers you've been, and to come off that, which was a huge, like a respectful move, because I know that's where your heart is, training heavy and all that. I know obviously you're not going to be able to continue training that heavy if you're at this level now. But like you said, longevity is key. And that's what I promote on my YouTube, on my social media. So I'm glad you're honest about that. Thank you. The question is, man, I kind of already heard from Adam. Am I natty or not? What do you think, Larry?
I think no.
You think not?
I think no. I think I've been in the game a long time, and I've seen a lot of physiques that were abusing steroids, and I've seen some that maybe weren't. For example, Michael Hearn. And there's a gray area with natty or not. People claim natty, that may really be natty, and then the other side, which is really open about it with me, right? So I don't know for certain, right? Because I don't know what your bloods look like. I weren't there the last time you had your bloods done. I can only just look at you and make an assumption that, okay, from all the physiques I've seen in the industry, and you having quite literally one of the best, and knowing that the best generally are enhanced, because to get it to the very top of bodybuilding, you do need PDs. If you want to make it to the top of bodybuilding, I think you do need PDs. But with that said, I would love to be proven wrong. I'd love to pull up to the doctor's office with you one day, watch them draw out your blood, and send the results to my email. Seriously, I would love to do that, you know, because I want to be proven wrong, right? Because I've been under the impression this whole time that to look as you do, as I do now, some level of PD use is required, right? If you want to make it to the top of bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, shit, even arm wrestling, you're not going to get there by PDs. But I want to be proven wrong. You know, I want to believe that you can get there just with good diet, good training, and really good genetics.
Really good genetics.
Yeah.
Damn, that was super thorough explanation. And obviously coming from someone who's been there at that level, like a PD usage, and you said you've been in the game for a while, which you have, I haven't gotten an explanation like that. Because you really diagnosed like it looking like this. Obviously the genetics come into play, but as far as being a bodybuilder like I am, and eventually wanting to reach the top like I do, I agree with you in a sense of if you want to get that far, at least in Olympia specifically, because ain't nobody on the Olympia stage is natural.
Definitely not.
Hardly anyone, I don't even know the percentage, but hardly anyone who's an IFBB pro is natural. And like I said, initially that was my goal, to get there as a natural, just to be able to say I did it. But I knew that if I wanted to stay natural, it would take way more years than I had already put in, which was like, okay, I'm already mid-20s, so I don't know how much I'm trying to push it, but ultimately I know the risks for my lifestyle and what I want to do is not going to get me where I want to be, as far as where my heart is in acting and music and things like that. So I'm cool with the way I am, man. I like my conditioning, my physique. I'm functional. I want to be able to look good, and not even necessarily while posing. The goal for me is always to be aesthetic as fuck while being relaxed. If you're aesthetic without posing, that's the goal. That's where you gotta be.
I witnessed that today. Everything this guy did, drinking his rain and his rain, sitting looking at his phone, everything was aesthetic. Talking to the camera now, I'm trying to like pick my chest up and get the right angle for my jawline to look sharp, and you just do anything, you look aesthetic.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I definitely have thought about it. And I told Phil knows firsthand that I thought about it, because on my second to last prep, I literally had the choice to, because it was coming closer to showtime. And we all know that when it comes closer to showtime, you're supposed to be thick skin shredded, which as a natural, if you're doing it the natty route, you're not gonna get that super sucked in, grainy, like seeing the little microfibers in your muscle look that these guys in PDs can use.
The glue striations.
Exactly, and at that time it was a national show, which was the USA's, very prestigious, and I wanted the fucking pro card, so I had the option to take like a diuretic, and steroid, like a steroid diuretic. And I thought about it very hard, because obviously the goal was to get the pro card. And I spoke to Phil, because he knows my morals and my moral principles. And I was like, dude, Phil, you think I should do this? He was like, bro, you've come so far as a natty. That's literally a whole thing. You were known as the natty or not guy. And everyone hates you for it, but they also love you for it, and it motivates them. So I was like, all right. Sticking to your fucking gut and your balls is tough in this industry, when you know that you could be strong as hell like you, or you could look crazy like Bumstead.
Right.
The people in the face of the industry, I guess, are the lead incentives for me to think about it. But this is where it comes into play, as you need to know what you want. You need to trust the process and have faith in yourself. So that's what I preach over here. I know I respect him way more so that he's honest with his people. Just like Joe Andrews. Joe's open about it. He was Transcend. which is like healthily prescribed PEDs to keep him level, just like you, baseline.
By the way, link down below. See if you qualify for TRT. I'm with Transcend as well.
Good shit, man. Good shit. I love that.
Good
I think we covered the natty or not, man. He doesn't think I'm natty, but he did suggest the possibility and opportunity to actually go to the blood store, or obviously order it online like I did before.
You did do that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took Derek for more plates, more dates, the specific test he told me to take, just like Lex Little. I took that. That was earlier last year though, so I mean, I'd be down to do it again.
Okay.
I think it would be fun if we did.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love to
Make it a whole segment.
It was a full blood work panel.
Yeah, for $1,000.
Yeah.
And I still have the results, but obviously I know no one's gonna be like, okay, that was a year ago. I know his blood levels have changed. So we'd have to redo it in any sense. So
For sure.
maybe it'll come up.
And you should be getting your bloods done regularly, guys.
Yeah.
If you're really concerned about your health and well-being, getting your bloods done is a must.
Yeah, even if you're natty.
Even if you're natty, exactly. Because you may have an underlying health issue that might be hereditary you don't even know about, right? So I love both ends of the spectrum. I love seeing what natural bodybuilders are capable of without any use of PEDs or extra substance. And also love seeing the other side of things, which is my side, which is whatever it takes mentality, using the miracle of science today to get the absolute maximum results of the human body. Like, I love seeing that, like using literally what's ever available to you at basically being willing to pay the price, potentially dying from it, seeing where that can get you. You know, just to see what the human body is capable of with a combination of science. Like, I think that's really cool too.
Do you think you reached the max?
No, I think there was more abuse still left in me had I intended to do so. So I set a goal shortly before making the decision going to TRT, like, okay, 1,000-pound deadlift, right? But just to get to where I was at, which is like 920 for 3, to get that, took a year of prep, a year of extreme, drug abuse, right? Pushing the food like no tomorrow. See, I'm on 2,000 calories a day now. I was on 6,000 to 7,000 then. That's not healthy. That's not sustainable. Your body doesn't need that much food, right? So I was like, what is it going to take to get to 1,000 with my frame, with my genetics? It's going to quite literally be like the choice of thing, life or death. Like, that might have killed me.
Yeah.
Because I already was borderline, like 1 foot in the grave, you know?
Yes.
I've had anxiety all the time. I had acne all over. My gut was always inflamed because oils I was taking, I won't actually stop taking oils because I would just eat away my stomach lining. So I couldn't digest food properly, which made force feeding even more difficult. So there's all these health complications I don't talk about often, right? You gotta just see the highlights, right? But there are generally consequences. There's a price to pay for abusing PEDs, right? For getting those results, you know. In the gym, you feel like a superhero. Outside the gym, everything sucks. You got crazy back pumps, can't walk 5 minutes, without getting a crazy pump, your feet swelling up. I mean, there's all kinds of things I can talk about, like all the negatives of using to that level. But I still had that mentality, okay, whatever it takes, I'll pay the price, I want to see what my body's capable of, But now, like when I made the decision to go into UT, I'm like, 1,000-pound deadlift is a cool milestone, but it's just not worth shaking potential years off my life. It's not lucrative, I'm not making no money from that, I'm not gaining anything but some bragging rights, like, I pulled 1,000. Like I proved myself over and over and over again. I proved myself to the world for a decade now. I don't need to be the PR guy anymore, right? I can go into other ventures of life that are more lucrative, more rewarding, and more sustainable, right? I have a fiance now, looking to make a baby, like that PR shit, it's fun, right? And I have the mentality back when I was 17, okay, I know I can get away with this while I'm young, but come 25, 30, right? I don't want to still be like, okay, blasting PEDs and doing whatever it takes, and I want to live a healthy long life, right? So that's what made that decision.
You motivate a lot of people, me included. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been following you as far as like on social media, but obviously I've seen over the years, and I mean years, of just obviously your work, the PRs you made, the motivational videos, everything, the Machiavelli shit, dude. It's just like I said earlier when I first came to the gym. It's an honor to meet you, and I really mean that, man. You're a legend.
I
gotta give respect and credit where it's due. So this workout means a lot to me.
And not the last. This is just the first of many.
It's the first of many. Dude.
I'm here in LA to stay, and I'm looking forward to what we can accomplish together. Maybe co-star in Hollywood.
Man, come on, bro.
That's even more exciting, That's even more exciting.
That's the next goal.
Yeah.
We went from the PRs, I went from bodybuilding. Now let's go into the big screen and set some milestones there.
Absolutely.
I think it's a wrap, man. My name is Joshua Manoi. This is Larry Wheels. He doesn't need an introduction. Workout's done. Spoke on a lot of important topics and discussions. I got to pick his brain a little bit, see who he is outside of fitness and setting PRs, lifting heavy ass shit. And honestly, he's a great guy, down to earth, super genuine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I love the energy, as I'm sure everybody else on the channel. We're all benefiting from this in however way possible. I don't know if a lot of people who've been thinking about PED usage or getting into fitness or whatever it is, or if they want to stay the Natty route, bodybuilding, film industry, whatever. I hope any one of you and all of you can pick something from this video and take it and apply it to your life in a positive way. But that's it for now. I'm getting the post-workout meal. I don't know if he's down, but if he's down, it's going down. Joshua Manoi, I'm out of here.